Hey, this is Danny with Killer Guitar Academy, and in this video I'm going to show you my 3 favorite settings on the Universal Audio Starlight. Now in case you don't know, Starlight is Universal Audio's Echo station, and so in that you get a precision delay, you get their emulation of a deluxe memory man, and you get their emulation of a Echoplex 3. And let me tell you, one thing I love about this pedal is all 3 sound incredible straight out of the box. They're very easy to work with and the interface is very intuitive. Now before I get into my 3 favorite settings, I do want to mention that while this is not a sponsored video, Universal Audio did send us this Starlight. So this first setting, I call it Ping Pong Plex, because even though we're in mono, right, I'm not running in stereo, we're using that ping pong delay setting. And all that means is, instead of one delay, we actually have 2 different times going. And in this case, I'm using the quarter note and the dotted 8th note. That's the ping pong setting on the Starlight. And all I've got going on here is I just have that mod turned up a little bit past noon so you can start to feel the flutter of the tape. And then I've got the feedback up really high so we can hit these long sustained chords and we just let that echo kind of give us the ambience and fill out the measure. So we're really just letting the Echoplex shine. That's kind of the strategy because I think it sounds incredible. So I call this second preset Memory Man Chorus Magic because I think the chorus effect they built in with the Memory Man sounds incredible on this unit. So I got the delay set to a triplet, and I'm really, when I'm playing my rhythm part, I'm playing into that bounce of the triplet. And you'll notice that the kind of sway of the chorus is almost in time with that triplet delay. So everything really feels rhythmically connected. And then in terms of feedback, I've got it a little bit past noon, so we're still riding a good amount of feedback. And you'll notice with the Memory Man, it sits a little bit lower in the mix. So if you're looking to play a little bit of a busier part, or maybe a few lead lines here and there, the Memory Man might be the one to go with because it sits under your guitar really well. So I call this last preset kind of the invisible Echoplex, because what I've done is, I'm turning the feedback down low to where you just get 1 or 2 repeats. And I'm also taking the delay and I'm putting it fairly low in the mix using the mix control. But what I'm actually turning up is the modulation. So while I'm playing my rhythm track, and especially if I was playing in a full band setting, you wouldn't exactly hear the repeats like I was putting the delay, kind of front stage where you could really hear the repeats. But what it's doing is it's giving a nice general ambience and washiness to my chords. So it's filling out the part basically. But not to where it's overpowering and not to where I can't play busy parts, right? So this is for like a lot of strumming, but you're just trying to push a little more ambience and space out of your rhythm part. So if you like these tones, feel free to grab them. I will say there's a level of commonality between most all delay pedals. Like any delay pedal you have will probably have a modulation control, it might have a subdivision control, and it might have a feedback control. If you take these and apply them to any delay pedal, you'll probably get pretty close, and with a little tweaking you can get really close to the kind of tones I was getting here. But I will say there are some idiosyncrasies to this pedal that would be difficult to emulate with something else. I think they do a great job getting the flutter of the tape echo, and with this one I particularly like the chorus that you get with the Memory Man. I think it's a great sounding chorus. So if you want to grab one of these Starlights, go ahead. We've got a Sweetwater affiliate link in the description, so using that always helps out the channel a little bit. So if you're interested in more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe and watch this video next.